To take a CBCT, we are going to start inside of EasyDent Eye with a patient chart open. Be sure to have the correct patient chart up, as when taking a CBCT, it digitally burns the patient's name into the DICOM files. From there, we simply click on the Acquisition tab from the top panel and select CT from the left panel. It will then open the CBCT interface to make our selections. Beginning with the gender options on the lower left of the screen, options include man, woman, and child. Note, if the patient is 12 or under in the system, it will automatically select child as the default. To the right are the patient size density settings. Options include hard, normal, which is your default, and soft. Now let's take a look at our scan sizes. This device is very simple to use. There are two sizes, 10 by 8.5, which is anatomical 12 by 9 centimeters, which will include dual arch full dentition. So that is 10 centimeters in diameter by 8.5 centimeters high. The smaller scan is a 5 by 5 size scan, perfect for one tooth. So that is 5 centimeters in diameter by 5 centimeters high. Starting with our largest field of view, the system defaults to the 10 by 8.5 scan. Nothing else is needed to be selected, as this will encompass full dentition. Please note, the Smart Plus system has included an auto pan option generating a separate panoramic image from the CBCT scan. This can be enabled in system settings. Moving to the smallest size 5 by 5 is appropriate for a single tooth. First, we select the arch under the vertical options, then we select an area under the tooth options section. For ease of use, simply select the desired anatomical area. Your Smart Plus device will adjust to capture the area that was selected in the console window. Additional image options for all sizes include high resolution for best quality and the green setting for reduced radiation. Also, below this, you have voxel-based options that include standard for highest quality and application, allowing a larger voxel size. Also notice the message information area across the bottom left of the screen, always displaying the status and the next steps to take. Once we have made our selections, we can simply click confirm and the machine will rotate to capture position and we can position our patient. In preparation, have the patient remove all metal objects from the neck up, including necklaces, eyeglasses, earrings, and any other metal objects.
The Smart Plus device has two fields of view, a 10 by 8.5 and a 5 by 5. Positioning the patient for both fields of view is the same. Let's go ahead and bring our patient in and we can go through our patient positioning protocol. Go ahead and stand up straight and tall for me. And I always have the patient stand up at attention so we don't have any slouching or issues there. The first thing I do is I ensure that the chin rest is just below their chin. So I can move the entire device up or down, but I want to get that right to the base of their chin. And I'm going to step over here and I'm going to have the patient start with your hands. So go ahead and hands, palms facing up. Feet, go ahead and walk forward until your feet hit mine. What we're ensuring is our patient is standing up perfectly straight. Then I'm going to have the patient go ahead and open and bite on the bite stick and smile really big for me, and I'm ensuring the patient is biting in the bite stick groove. And you can see there's a little space here underneath her chin. I'm going to go ahead and gently push down on the chin rest to ensure that the patient's chin is firmly on the chin rest here. And that was just gently pushing down on the bite stick here. So the next thing I want to do is I want to ensure that the patient is lined up center using our mid-sagittal beam. There are 2 points of reference. I want to make sure it's right between the eyes and right here through the philtrum. So I'm just going to gently move the patient's head and we can see that now the line is lined up right through the center of the patient's face. Other thing to ensure with CBCT capture is that the patient's occlusion is flat or parallel with the floor. I use the maxillary occlusion as a reference. We want to make sure that that maxilla or the maxillary occlusion is flat. So smile really big for me, and I'm looking at the occlusal surface there. And if the patient's tipped up too high or tipped down, I can always raise or lower the machine. In this case, the patient has a very flat occlusion. We also have a red positioning beam shining on the right side of the patient. I use that as a reference to ensure that that occlusion is flat or parallel with the floor. Once our patient has been positioned, I'm going to go ahead and close our temple supports. Ensure that the patient is lined up center still. And the instructions I give to the patient are that I would like them to go ahead and close your eyes. Just relax and breathe through your nose, and also tongue position. With CBCT, we can just have the patient relax their tongue. Next, I'm going to hit my check mark, which is my ready button on the machine.
Image capturing position. Please wait.
The device will talk to the patient, and lastly, what it tells the patient is to have them close their eyes. I stay in the room until this is ready to capture.
An image. Please close your eyes until image capturing is complete.
Next, I'm going to tell the patient I'm going to step out of the room, go ahead and relax, and we're going to go ahead and take our image.
Hold the button on the acquisition trigger switch, which will turn yellow when exposing. Hold the button until the image acquisition is fully complete.
Once capture is complete, the temple support's open, and we can go ahead and let our patient out of the device. You can just go ahead and step over there.
On our acquisition computer, the scan will automatically save to the patient chart within EasyDent Eye. To open the scan, click on the Patient tab and double-click this to open for review. Chin rest with normal bite stick. Special bite B or edentulous rest with normal chin rest. Additionally, use a cotton roll to separate the bites. Special bite B with short chin rest. Utilize the short chin rest with special bite B edentulous rest. Notice the two different size chin rests that are included with your machine. Be sure to use the smaller chin rest for this example. This combination is used when it is clinically necessary to capture additional superior into the sinus. Note, the inferior border of the mandible will not be captured when using this combination. Also, it is not possible to utilize the regular bite stick with this shorter special chin rest. You may also have the patient seated if they have trouble standing. Ideally, it is a good idea to use a chair with rolling feet and have the patient slide toward the device. The same protocol applies when the patient is seated. Have the patient hold in the underhand position on the handrails. Have the spine straight up and chest close to the device, and have the patient bite on the bite stick and continue standard protocol.